Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel where skincare is all about progression over perfection because perfection doesn't exist. It's been a while since I've done a hits and shits video, so this is kind of going to be like March, April hits and shits. There's a few brands that I've been loving for the last few months that I've not really talked about on this channel before. I'm excited to talk about those, and then two shits that are just kind of shit, like really bad. So let's get into my first two hits. So these are from a brand called Bloomeffects, which I've teased on and off on my Instagram. I've been using them for maybe 3 months now. And if you are a fan of dewy, glowy, well moisturized and hydrated skin, you are absolutely gonna love these. I'm currently on a brand trip with them, so hopefully here now you're gonna see what I got up to on the brand trip. But let's talk about the product that actually got me interested in the brand. I saw it all over social media. This is the Bloomeffects Royal Tulip Nectar Moisturizing Nectar. Ooh. They describe this as a healing ointment to serum, and it's this like weird texture. I don't know. It's like a gloop, but no, I don't know. That makes it sound horrible. It's like a thick honey that isn't sticky. It's like this gel that like breaks down, and it's really, really hard to describe. I guess nectar is the right word. So you feel this real plumpness and hydration. We have 30% glycerin in here and hyaluronic acid, so you get this really good hydration that you really can feel. We have peptides as well to help target fine lines and wrinkles, and vitamin C as well, with a few other things thrown in. It is an ointment, so I only really use this in the evening as somebody with oily skin. If you have very dry skin, you could probably use this during the day and put your makeup over the top of it. It feels like slugging with more benefits. You know what I mean? Like you get that occlusive kind of feeling layer, but there's that hydration in it. It's not just sitting on top of your skin. And they have this thing that they call their proprietary Dutch Tulip Complex, which they say is rich in antioxidants, natural moisturizing factors, and amino acids. It's just so nice. Going into the warmer months, I'm probably not going to be using this so much. I'll go for something lighter, but during the winter, oh my God, this was just like a saving grace. For those really dry patches, dry skin on your body, it was just incredible. Their Tulip Dew Drops is a multivitamin glow serum. I was going to do a video about like instant glowy skin, and this was going to be included in it, but I thought that's more of like a TikTok thing. And it does supply this immediate dewy finish whilst working long term on helping plump out your skin. We have 5% squalane in here to help moisturize. Again, love squalane. I say again because I mention this every time we talk about squalane, but you know, moisturizing without that like greasy oil kind of finish. 2% niacinamide and 2% kakadu plum, so a form of vitamin C. Shiitake mushroom extract and hydrolyzed hyaluronic acid and hyaluronic acids. And it gives you this nice enough glow that you can wear it during the day. So it's not gonna like make you look greasy or like overly sheeny. It's just a really nice natural dew. Just a really nice daily serum, to be honest with you. I am currently using their cleansers, like testing them out a bit, and so far so good. It's a brand that I'm really enjoying. They are on the pricey, well, kind of mid kind of price side, but if you're looking for something more affordable, I have been absolutely loving the Beauty Crop. These 3 products in particular, and I found these through TikTok Shop. I actually purchased them because I wanted to do a video about kind of like overly talked about, hyped up skincare. So to do those videos, I have to purchase products that people are talking about nonstop and then decide whether I think they're average or if I think people are lying about them or just trying to talk about them in a positive way to earn commission. And here in the UK, influencers on TikTok seem to love the Beauty Crop. So I was like, fine, let's give them a go. And they're good. They're really good and super affordable. I like nearly all their products, to be honest with you, but let's talk about this line in particular, the Peptide Calm line. This is their peptide cleansing balm with shea butter and borage oil and peptides in, obviously. And this is £12, which is really good. This is one of the only non-refillable ones, I believe. But for 12 quid, you get so much. It is honestly very like, it's like Vanilla Co, that cleansing balm. It's nothing crazy magical. It looks like I have an older version. They do refills now, and they also have a spatula in the top of the packaging, which I think is the most genius thing like a brand's done ever. So simple. But yeah, it's very much a standard cleansing balm with peptides in. So, you know, take your time massaging this in. Give yourself like a couple minutes, let those peptides do what they need to do, emulsify and rinse away. It really is no frills kind of cleansing balm, but it's just so affordable and so good and lasts such a long time. The Peptide Calm Skin Mist is a little bit more impressive. Think Laneige Cream Skin Refiner, but lighter, but still moisturizing and hydrating. We have copper peptides, ceramides, and polyglutamic acid in here. So not only is it protecting your skin barrier, helping it heal on its natural healing journey, we're plumping our skin, and then we're getting polyglutamic glutamic acid, which is super, super hydrating. It's not heavily fragranced in any way. It just smells like product kind of thing. It mists out so finely as well. I've been using this for about 3 weeks, but it wouldn't look like it because the mist is so fine and so hydrating. You don't need that much. So right after cleansing, mist, and then go in with all my serums. Sometimes I use another toner on top of this if I want to be extra dewy, but it's so good. It's so, so good. This actually comes with me now in my bag whenever I'm traveling around to and from London because it just gives my skin, it's like a nice hydrated base. And probably my favorite product of theirs so far is the Peptide Calm Moisturizing Barrier Balm, again with copper peptides, multi-peptide complex, and ceramides. I was going to say ceramics when I say ceramides. So not only is this skin barrier healing, protecting, moisturizing, plumping, we also have ingredients like niacinamide in here, a ton of antioxidants. We have turmeric root, which is nice and brightening. We have glycerin, we have panthenol to help soothe. No fragrance, no weird fragrance. It's just such a good like final stage moisturizer for like an evening routine when your skin's going through it a little bit and you just want to calm it, soothe it, heal it for £12. This is really, really good. I'm really, honestly, really so pleasantly surprised with the beauty crop because I must admit, I fall into that trap where if I see people talking about products on TikTok and it's got that little TikTok shop thing, I don't think they're telling the truth. I know I'm an influencer and I should know better that other influencers aren't always lying, but it's natural to think that, right? So it was a pleasant surprise when I used them. I was like, oh my God, these products are actually really good and super affordable. Last one from them, actually all their hydrating lip treatments are amazing, but again, they got peptides, jojoba oil, and vitamin E. So not only do you get a nice moisturized, nourished feeling to the lips, but you get that hydration as well, which is usually missing from lip products, especially these like tinted ones. I feel like a lot of tinted lip balms on the market dry down very quickly. Like you use them and then 2-3 hours later, you're applying again, and then again and again and again. These aren't like that. They're super soft. They're super like almost watery in a way. One of these is £10, or you can get a set of 5, currently for £25 on their website, 50% off at the moment. I don't know how, but I bought 3 sets of the set on TikTok shop. I think I made a mistake, but I gave them to my brother and Ashton, our assistant and best friend, and they love them as well. My one critique, and for me, it's not a critique because I love this, but this is lychee, for example, and they have like a cafe latte flavor. The scents, the fragrances, the tastes are a little bit too accurate, if that makes sense. So it does make you feel, it can make you feel a little bit like, oh, that's weird. It tastes like I have food on my lips. Robert doesn't like the cafe latte one because it tastes too accurate, too coffee. So he feels like he constantly has coffee on his mouth. I personally quite like it, but yeah, this lychee one tastes like lychee, not synthetic-y lychee. It tastes like lychee that you get like a can, but really good. I love the color of this one. This is like my go-to natural lip kind of look tint. Love it so much. Check out the beauty crop if you're in the UK. If you're in the US, I don't think they ship to the US yet. I've known Glow Hub for a few years. I think I reviewed them 3-4 years ago, then nothing really ever came of it, but they did good, affordable products. I went on a brand trip last year to LA with Space NK, and one of the creators on that trip was Amelia Olivia, and every single day, her skin looked incredible. And I must have wound her up because every day I was like, what have you used today? Like, what's on your skin today? I was so interested. And even when she wore makeup, under her makeup, you can see that her skin was like glowy and like thriving. So I really trust her recommendations. So when I saw her recommend this HY Glaze what is that the name? HY Glaze Face Frosting Serum Drops in the shade Glazed, which isn't really a shade, and how amazing it looked on the skin. It just added this natural glow. Think Glow Recipe Niacinamide Dew Drops. Bring it down a notch and make it look a little bit more natural. This is what this does. At first I was like, is it just going to be like mica-y and look like a little bit glittery? And it's not at all. It's just this even coat of natural glaze with a super, super, super lightweight tint that's barely visible. I honestly don't think you'd even notice, but it does just kind of smooth everything out a little bit. So not only does it have this visual representation of like glowier, more even looking skin, but we have niacinamide in here to obviously help even out skin tone during time, making sure you are glazed just with the glaze and not, overproduction of sebum, hyaluronic acid to help hydrate, and squalane, a nice moisturizing ingredient that's not greasy, and then vitamin E as well. Honestly, I don't really count this as a skincare step, even though it is really. I don't care what's in it. It actually goes on after my moisturizer for like a finishing touch. And honestly, this has enough nice oils in it for me to use it as a moisturizer in the summer. So yeah, really love this. Really, really nice. Their products go out of stock really, really quick because they do pick up a lot of traction on TikTok. So get it whilst you can. It's £16, which I think is a bargain. I've had so many questions about this. This is the Jordan Samuel Skin Hydrate Facial Serum in 32 ounces. I think I said that right. I can't get measurements right. This isn't for sale. This was just sent to me, and I think a few other influencers, because I love the original serum so much. So the original serum is £29 for 35 milliliters, which is pretty average for a serum, but it is one of the most hydrating feeling serums you're ever gonna use. I'll put that down, it's heavy. It's lightweight, it's cooling, soothing, calming, hydrating. You know, that typical term of like, it's a drink for your skin. It really is. It's like you didn't realize your skin was parched until you use this serum. I have this with a few products, but I think Jordan Samuel Skin is actually one of those brands that I use so often I kind of forget to talk about it because it's become such a part of my daily routine. The eye cream as well. There's some of those products that I always fall back on when I'm testing new products because I know they're products my skin loves, my skin's happy with them. You know, they're not going to react in any bad way whilst I'm testing new products, but they're part of my normal staple routine if I wasn't testing new stuff. So in here we have glycerin, of course, an amazing humectant, hydrating, sodium PCA to help hold onto that moisture, and then allantoin, which is soothing and calming. But we also have aloe leaf juice right at the top of that ingredients list, even before water. And it kind of gives it this kind of like thickness that's not gloopy or slimy. It's just slightly thicker than water. You know, like the Glow Recipe BHA, imagine that, but make it a little bit thicker. And that's soothing, it's moisturizing, it's hydrating. And also cucumber. And I know it's always like a really boring ingredient, but cucumber's in some of my favorite moisturizers, serums, toners, especially for my skin. When I'm having flare-ups of rosacea, I've got like slight irritation. Cucumber really is such a simple yet soothing ingredient that I do look for. And willow bark extract as well is another soothing ingredient that I look for too. But this is going everywhere. Like I feel like I have to get through this. Oh, it's to celebrate their 10th anniversary. How cute is that? But this goes all over my body now as well. This is amazing. Like I should be toning my body. I feel like I should be misting and then seruming. What I'm doing on my face, I should be doing my body. And this has kind of made me start hydrating my body after a shower and then moisturizing because I'm like pumping this out. I've got a lot to use, but I love this. I love it so much. One of my favorite serums. Speaking of rosacea, I mentioned this already, but this is the Skin Rocks, the Gentle Acid. This is their AHA and PHA. I also have their BHA. I'm not showing the BHA because the BHA is great, but I never have issues with BHAs. It's AHAs that my rosacea tends to have an issue with, and I know AHAs can be a common trigger for rosacea. So I have avoided them. I think this one, the Crave Beauty one, and there's one more that I can use without any problem. But you know when a brand says their products are gentle, and then you use them, you're like, no, they're not. Like my skin hates this so much. Like my rosacea is going crazy. My skin doesn't even know this is being used. Do you know what I mean? Like other than looking more hydrated, more even, a lot brighter, it's like I'm just spreading water on my face. My rosacea does not care. So in here we have mandelic acid, which helps kind of stop that hyperpigmentation, with lactic acid and gluconolactone. Yeah, that's right. To help actually physically exfoliate the skin. I'm so sorry. I just had like a full roast dinner before filming this, and they always make me tired. I've never used an AHA as well where it felt truly hydrating, because that is a benefit of AHAs. They do help to hydrate the skin, but I've never used an exfoliant that felt like a hydrating toner at the same time. And this does. This really does. It just makes everything look a little bit brighter and a little bit more even. And then of course you have the PHA as well, which works a little bit slower than the AHA, but still gives you that amazing exfoliation. So I'm nearly out of this. I'm going to buy another one. The BHA again is great. I tend to use them both at the same time, but yeah, absolutely love this. If you do have rosacea prone skin, give this a go. I'm not, saying it's definitely going to work for you, but as someone who's constantly had to deal with that redness, that flushing after using an AHA, I stand behind this quite a bit. Okay, let's go on to my last hit, and this is a old one. This is making a comeback for me. This is the Make Hydrating Lip Treatment. This is their Serum Balm. This for me really was the first kind of like oily balm lip product that felt both hydrating and moisturizing and kind of gave you that layer over your lips, which you sometimes like. So in here, of course, we have that sodium hyaluronate to help hydrate. We have avocado oil and glycerides to help nourish and soften, they say on the website, and THD, which is a bioavailable oil-soluble vitamin C ester that helps to plump. And this brand are known for using what they call lab-engineered natural ingredients. So they kind of create it all in a lab. And that includes their biomolecules, which are extracted from pomegranate flowers using painted green process that helps increase lip volume, and biomimetic jojoba wax. So a plant-derived liquid molecule that reinforces the hydrolipid film for enhanced lip hydration. And they come in all these different shades. I always just use the lip products while filming. So you get this really nice feeling of like instant like moisture and hydration in your lips and kind of like this instant release of tightness along with a nice little, very subtle tint. I bought a few more Make products, a serum and then a few of my old favorites, which I can't wait to use again. I'm trying a few more products first, but they're gonna be next. Right, let's talk about my shits. This is the Nature Spell Pure Glycerin, vegetable derived. I have an issue with Nature Spell anyway, because they're the ones who are like, oh, our rosemary oil is gonna make your hair grow, and it's not, it doesn't. But when I was looking for products to use for this like overhyped TikTok thing, this is a product that kept coming up. And this is what I mean by I don't trust influencers on TikTok when they're making a commission. That's not every influencer. It's mainly those ones whose only content is linking stuff to TikTok shop. And people on there were like saying, this cured my acne. And it'd be like a 40-year-old talking about themselves when they were 15, when this probably wasn't even around. I don't know. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like this exact product probably wasn't even around then. Or people making claims of how it like exfoliated their skin, all this stuff that it just doesn't do and can't scientifically do. Oh my God, and this one person who is constantly like, I lost loads of weight and this helped my skin, stop my skin from, no, what do they say? This one woman lost a load of weight and she has some sagging skin, which you would expect from losing a lot of weight in a very short amount of time. And she was pretending that this made her skin tight again. It can't do that. It can't do that. The before and afters, there is just no way a cosmetic product can do that. So I tried it, I got it. It's horrible. It is horrible. I have never felt something that's meant to hydrate your skin. Their pictures are of this like fucking floating around in water, and it's the driest shit I've ever used. I don't understand the need for 100% pure glycerin unless you're into your natural kind of cosmetics, and that's your issue, not mine. But I don't understand like when you can have something so elegantly formulated in a lovely formulation that really does feel like you're getting the benefits of glycerin, why you'd want something as horribly thick and dry at the same time as this. It's so hard to describe. I don't know if it's because it is pure glycerin, it can't get into the skin properly and help hydrate. I don't really know. It's just horrible. I used it twice and I was like, never again. I know I've mentioned this before actually, but this is the Buzzin Toner Super Glow Essence. I tried it again. I tried to use it again just because I always see so many people loving it, but I just can't use it. My issue with this is the smell. As I mentioned, it's got an amazing ingredient list. It's got 50 plus fermented ingredients in, which you want in a essence, right? Along with niacinamide to help brighten, make you look more radiant, target fine lines, wrinkles, all that good stuff. A very classic traditional essence could do for you. But we have these two fragrant ingredients in here that overpower the smell, are an overpowering smell, sorry. And it's those two, like citronellol, and the other one was geraniol. They're both rosy. They're very old fashioned. It's like, it just hangs around, it lingers. It smells like Neil's Yard, you know, kind of thing. I feel like the smell doesn't match the brand. I feel like this brand is a very like science forward, modern brand. And then it smells like your mum's Avon scratch and sniff catalog. Imagine as well, it just doesn't suit the product. It's like this Bioderma micellar water smelling like oranges. Like why would that need to happen? I know there's a ton of ingredients there, so I bet it stinks like before you add fragrance in, but I'd rather that than this rosy old fashion smell that just lingers around your skin for the whole day that you've used it. It's a shame because I really like a lot of their products and people really love this product and their skin looks great, but I can't use it. I love a fragrance in skincare, but this one just gives me a headache. Let me know if you've used any of these products, if you loved my shits, if you hate my hits. Let me know in the comments down below. You can watch some more product reviews here. It's in general light entertainment here, and I'll see you over there.